Dan worked yesterday. It was either in Washington with Philadelphia playing there, or it was in Montreal with Carolina. I watched them both and I can't remember.
I'm thinking it was in the Philadelphia-Washington game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Carlis Skrastinch, Latvian defenseman, number 3, playing it back across to Drake Barahowski, number 15, Scott Walker, number 24, Sebastian Bordelot, number 71, and Vitaly Yachmanev, who's one of the hottest players on the team, number 43. He has goals, 6 goals over his last 6. As takeaway, Halavic to Nedved, and he hit the crossbar. Nedved on the backhander hit the bar. Back the other way. Cliff Ronning, number 7, with the puck, drops it back. Work deep. Greg Johnson, number 22, checked behind the net by Schneider, still on. Up the boards, kept in. And taken back by Lefebvre, who clears the zone. So the Rangers get close early.
Mike Dunham, a good goaltender, has had a rough start here in a game he played last season. He got hurt, pulled a groin after giving up some goals early, and here he was beaten by Peter Nedved, but Nedved couldn't finish the play.
Rangers have changed, have York Graves and Fleury on with Hatcher and Pilon. Fleury takes the puck, plays it across. Here's York to Graves. He shoots wide. Rangers skating well to start the game.
Yeah, I was going to say Nashville's a quick team, but early here, minute and a half in, the Rangers look like a quicker team.
Bob Bookner, one-time Buffalo Sabre, number 6, with the hit along the boards on Graves. York trying to work his way free, was pulled down on the play by Mike Mowers. Mowers, number 18, lost his stick. No, it was York that lost the stick. Graves takes the puck back. Bookner checks him. Now it's Mowers, number 18, moving it. Hatcher steps up. Mowers plays it ahead to Tom Fitzgerald, a one-time Islander, one-time Florida Panther, who was able to clear the zone. Back deep, Joel Bouchard. Bouchard, number 42, in the long outlet. Intended for Robert Velasevic. It comes all the way down. It's an icing on the Nashville Predators.
So the first scoring chance goes to Peter Nedved. He's tied with Adam Graves for the goal scoring lead. Each was 16 on the season. And you'll see the puck picked off by Halavic, who gave the puck to Nedved. Nedved did everything right, Sam. He went wide, took his time, went around the goaltender. You can see the bad pass up the ice. And why does this hit the goalpost and the crossbar? Yeah.
Ooh,
it hit the far goalpost, the glove hand side goalpost, and the crossbar. 1-2 banging out. Dunham was beaten on the play. Nedved showed a lot of patience, going well wide to rifle the puck up top on the backhand, but couldn't finish.
Dunham got the stick on that wraparound try. Played into the crease and blocked by Dunham again as John McClain tried to bang it in off his one-time teammate in New Jersey.
The Nashville Predators, it was interesting, Sam, in this off-season's draft, they went heavy for goaltenders.
Yes, they
did.
did.
David Poiler, general manager, asked him about it. He said, listen, when he was a general manager in Washington, he never felt that they had enough goaltending or depth goaltending, good goaltending. So they have gone after goaltenders to make sure they're going to be set in that position for a long, long, long time to come.
Ryan Finley, their first-round pick, a goaltender, is playing in junior hockey in the Western League. Puck around the boards. Pass Quintal. Mowers, number 18, gets to the puck. Fitzgerald, number 21, puts it out in front. Saved by Richter as he stopped Velasevic.
Oh, boy. The first shot on goal for the Nashville Predators was a good one, and Richter really read the play beautifully. He's now talking, is Mike Richter, to Stefan Quintal about the play. The MCS Cannon goal cam, look at it. Quintal's got his man pinned on the boards, and then a quick pass in front. You can see he got away from Alexander Daig on the play. That was Velasevic. He's got the puck there, number 12. He did a spinorama, a 360, got away from Daig, and Mike Richter comes up big with the save. Ooh, good shot. Richter with good balance. He just ate it. He ate the puck up, came up, just a huge save. Huge.
Velasevic, a Detroit native. Face-off win for Nashville. Long shot knocked down. Another shot blocked. Played into the corner. Krivokrasov, Sergei Krivokrasov, number 25, playing it around. Fired out in front, deflected through. Bill Holder, number 23, the defenseman, had his shot blocked. And Matthew Schneider able to clear the zone. Billy Peltonen, number 16, on for Nashville with Randy Robitaille, number 27. This is Peltonen. Dropping it back. Holder. Played with a lot of teams in this league.
Big hit by Schneider.
Krivokrasov. Krivokrasov has it again. Moving around the net. Can't get out in front. Forced back. Drops it off for Randy Robitaille on goal, and it's covered by Richter.
On that shot, Richter stopped the puck and then grabbed it for the faceoff. Mike was talking after the game in Ottawa about rebounds.
Yes.
And he said he's got to do a lot more concentrating on rebounds. It's been bothering him somewhat. Matthew Schneider back in the lineup. As we've talked many times, he plays mean and he plays tough. And there he went after 3 different Predator players, all on about a 6-second time gap. And the last one was to knock down Krivokrasov. There's a high shot, and Richter got rid of that shot, put it into the corner, and there's Schneider with a big hit. Matthew could not finish the last game because of the flu bug, and then there's Mike Richter hanging on as Bugner, the defenseman, jumped in. You talked to Schneider this morning about his health.
Yeah, he said he thought he was over it, but woke up early this morning, still not feeling 100%, but did make practice.
Tummy cramps, huh?
Yes,
Stomach's
yes,
just not feeling quite right.
Bouchard, number 42, swings it around the board. Hatcher with the intercept. Taken back by Bugner. No score in the game. 4 minutes gone by.
These athletes these days, Sam. Too much fat-free food.
Ah, they're eating too well, huh? Too nutritious.
Bean curd and tofu or whatever that stuff's called and all that stuff. Oh, can ruin your refrigerator, all that stuff in there.
You never would eat any of that, would you? Nedved across.
Once in a while when it's dark in the middle of the night, I grab the wrong stuff.
Nedved centered. Shot by Dvorak. He scores! Radek Dvorak! And the Rangers take a 1-0 lead.
Nice pass out of the corner. Dvorak scores his 10th goal of the season, and I don't think he caught the shot completely. I think he kind of half missed it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. You see Nedved and you see Hlavich. They do a good job. There's the beautiful pass, and there's the shot. And maybe it deflected off the Predator in front. Let's watch and see the shot. It's Nedved playing against 71 Bordelot, and there's the shot. Yeah, I think it went off the inside of the skate of the defender, and I believe that's Berehowski who was in front. His right skate, perhaps. Enough of a ricochet to create a change of direction, and the puck went through the legs of Dunham, and the Rangers do have the lead.
And that's what they wanted. And John, for the 10th consecutive game, the Rangers have scored a goal in the first period.
The Nedved line has had 2 great scoring chances. Earlier, Nedved hit the crossbar and goal post.
Good start to the game for them. Quintal moving it around. Near side, Graves goes for it.
The first save by Richter was pretty good, too. And didn't allow Nashville to get on the board first.
Lead for Fleury. Takes it away and knocked away by Craig Miller. Kept in by Janssen. Out in front for Graves, and it was swept aside. Dvorak was with his 10th from Nedved and Hlavich at 4:33. For Peter Nedved, 20 points in his last 15 games.
The Nedved line has played well recently in spurts more than they had been earlier. Earlier, they were playing well, period. The Rangers would love to see them sustain their game for a full 60 minutes.
Hlavich had not had a point in his last 4, and he breaks that streak with an assist. And the Rangers have the early lead. McLean on the forecheck. He's on with Daig and Kamensky. Holder's pass with Gerald cleared the zone, but Schneider was there to take it. Center, Mowers was able to get it to Balasevic for a long shot, deflected by Lefebvre into the crowd. 5:59 gone by here in the first period. And the Rangers, with Radek Dvorak scoring his 10th of the season, have a 1-0 lead.
This morning, the Rangers had a practice here, and Dvorak, there was a bunch of fans through American Express, and Dvorak thanked them all in the Czech native language. And how about this one?
Trent McCleary, as you well know, the Montreal Canadian player who was seriously injured Saturday. Doing great, everybody. Here's $500 on the board for the win. I'll be listening. Battle hard. Go Habs. Trent, number 6. That was before the game yesterday. Montreal went out and won the game over Carolina 3-0. This is Robert Balasevic, who is shaken up and down on the ice, being checked out. We'll step out for a moment. able to skate under his own power to the bench.
Yeah, you're going to see it happen up in this side here. Kamensky was shoved by Bugner, and as Kamensky was falling to his left, his arms were up, and his elbow caught Valisevic, who didn't even expect it. You see it to the left side here now. Bang! Bugner pushed Kamensky. Valisevic was moving up, and Kamensky had his arms up, and on the elbow of Kamensky went right into the face, the right side of the face of Valisevic, and he was dazed. He's trying to talk to the training staff now. You can see the little mouse under his right eye.
Yeah.
And he's going to go in the locker room, Sam, and I think just get checked out.
It's a good idea.
He had his bell rung.
A little over 6 minutes gone by first period. Rangers a 1-0 lead. And as the Predators move in, Sergei Krivokrasov moving in on Rich Pilon. Wound deep for Peltonen. His pass went off the back of the net. Bouchard in to try and get it. Tim Taylor has him tied up. Hatcher battling with Peltonen. And the puck taken by Pilon. Pass taken away by Peltonen. Recovered by Krivokrasov. Now Ville Peltonen. For Krivokrasov, who was knocked away. Taylor able to work it ahead. And it's out of the zone. Krivokrasov has it back. One-time first-round draft pick of the Chicago Blackhawks, Sergei Krivokrasov. Pilon moves it. Played in by Taylor.
Richie Pilon did not practice this morning with the Rangers. He had cramps a little bit the other night. He had cramping problems in Ottawa, so why go out there and waste energy? The training staff doing a good job getting Richie ready to play.
Really trying to do everything they can to avoid in-game problems. Good takeaway by Sebastian Bortolo. Saved by Richter. Janssen moves the puck to Hlavich. Rangers got a little careless. Berehowski with a shot and a save by Richter, and he stops play.
The initial breakout pass, I think it was from Janssen to Hlavich, was broken up near the Rangers blue line, so that original breakout pass didn't work. And it's amazing in this league, when a breakout pass doesn't work, you're in trouble. Here you see the Rangers. That's the play right there. Those two guys, and you see the back check and hustle on Hlavich created the turnover. Shot on goal, and nothing much happened here, but it does lead to another shot. And with Richter hanging onto the puck, it leads to a face-off. You just never know. All because of that one little turnover inside the zone. And give the Nashville Predators credit. They worked on the play.
Face-off win for the Rangers. Mike York on the scoreboard. Rangers like the score up on the board. Anaheim 3, Boston 1. That's in the second period in Boston. Pittsburgh and Atlanta, no score in the first.
You tell me about Ant. Did they need to get away from home or
yes,
what?
Yes, they did. I think.
They were brutal at home. The last game they lost to the Islanders. They go on the road and they thump Pittsburgh 7-1. And now they're ahead of Boston 3-1 in Boston. Sometimes you just got to get out of the house. You know that? That's what you tell me anyway.
Rangers, Bortolo all over Quintal, lost the puck. Scott Walker has it back. Walker centers, and it's tipped wide. Cutting in from the point was Craig Miller, number 8. Puck cleared all the way down. This will be an icing on the Rangers.
You notice that was Miller, the defenseman. Earlier we saw Bugner right in front of the net of Mike Richter. So then Predators, when the puck's deep in the Ranger zone, they're sneaking defensemen in. As you're looking at a player who's had some great year and some great career.
Not a big man, Cliff Ronning.
5'8", 165. Here you see the Predators changing as they force the turnover in the Rangers zone. Just look at the hustle up the ice. Look at him sneak in. That's Miller. That's the defenseman. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Miller. Both defensemen were thinking about it. So the Predators really sending D in on the play.
Back to the live action. Lefebvre reverses to Schneider. Greg Johnson, number 22. Cliff Ronning, number 7. Patrick Schellberg, number 10. The line for Nashville. The Rangers having trouble getting up ice. That pass, missed connection, intended for Daig. Here's an icing on the Rangers. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. We all.
There hasn't been a shot other than the one early in the period from the slot. However, you are asking for trouble when the puck stays there and stays there and stays there.
Lefebvre able to feed McLean. And he sends it in. Bill Holder lifts it ahead. It was knocked down by Kamensky. Rangers with Daig, Kamensky, and McLean. Kamensky working against Holder.
Robert Valisevic returning to the bench now for Nashville. The Ranger doctors checked him out and everything's fine.
Shellberg lost his stick. The puck went in front. Daig couldn't finish. Kamensky for Daig. It's broken up by Craig Miller, and he's able to lift it out all the way down.
Well, you don't get many better chances than that one. Shellberg lost a stick, as you called, Sam, and the Rangers took advantage of that spot of the ice. Daig was there, and he just missed the top side.
Hasn't scored in 19 games,
Yeah, well,
John.
let's take a look at this one. You see Shellberg without a stick. Kamensky stopped. I mean, he flat out stopped, makes the pass, and I don't know if the puck was rolling or what. Daig went to go top corner, and he just missed. What a pass this is. Beautiful. Maybe a stick got to Daig's stick. I don't know. Look over on the right side. Daig now is heading towards the net on the very right side. Can't see him yet. I don't quite see it. The puck was maybe on edge, went up high and wide, but he's got to finish those.
See the frustration on his face. Shot by Pilon, deflects just wide. Big redirection, but it missed the net. Pilon went all the way across to make a hit. Meanwhile, the Predators move in. A save made by Richter. Rangers turn it the other way. Jan Hlavich. Now Nedved drops it off for Hatcher, but that's an offside whistle on the Rangers.
Again, Valisevic, and I think the training staff was very smart here. He had his bell rung. His head was shaken when he caught the elbow of Kamensky. The Rangers left winger is going to move up the boards and get pitched. Bang, and he goes backwards, and his elbow went right into the kisser of Valisevic, who didn't expect it. I mean, he just got a blow to the head. So the training staff sent him off to be looked at by the doctors. Dr. Chester's here, Dr. Nissensen's here, and they cleared Valisevic to get back into action, which is the good. I'm glad they do that nowadays with those head injuries.
Right thing to do. Intercept by Nedved, leads Hlavich down the boards. Dvorak, there was a
Bugner,
whistle.
oof, what a hit.
It was an offside. Bugner had a hit on Hlavich. We'll step out for a moment.
What, over 200 pounds. Hlavich was on the boards and looked up Bugner. Bugner's the player that hit Kamensky, that knocked Kamensky into his own man, Valisevic, earlier in the game. And Bugner's one of those guys that likes to stand up and hit people. He did that for Buffalo before going to Nashville in the expansion draft. What were they saying about Valisevic, Sam?
Valisevic was hit the other night, John, and had his bell rung in a similar fashion. So they were being very careful, make sure he was okay. That's why they sent him back for the doctors to have a look. Really Peltonen trying to clear, kept in by Janssen, brought the other way. Skating Peltonen drops it off. Played by Robitaille to Peltonen. Checked there by Quintal. Krasov sends it into the corner. Janssen comes over and takes it away. Nice play by Kim Janssen. Off the boards and into the crowd. Play stops. 9:15 to go in the first. Rangers with a 1-0 lead on the goal by Radek Dvorak, his third as a New York Ranger. He has 11 points in 15 games as a Ranger.
That little finger that he smashed a few games ago in St. Louis is still bothering him. Well, that was not in St. Louis.
Carolina.
In Carolina, with Paul Coffey was involved. And you can see Jim Ramsey rebandaged the thing. It may have slipped off during the first period here, so it's been rebandaged just to make sure, again, that it heals properly without an infection setting in.
Face-off win by Johnson. The shot by Barahowski went wide.
That may have ticked the goalpost.
Really?
I heard a little tick. Not a real pin, but a little tick.
You heard it going by the goaltender, huh? Puck was cleared out. Schneider with a long pass. It's blocked by Patrick Shellberg. Shellberg with a lead for Johnson. He was stopped. The Rangers were able to turn it. Barahowski sends it the other way. Ronning finds Johnson. Pass across. Shot over the top by Shellberg. He had a big opening, just as Alexander Daig had on the other side.
What was hard about this, Sam, is when the pass came across in front of Richter, there was two Predator players there. So the goalie's got to play them both. And you usually think the first player is going to get the puck, but he didn't. It went right past him and went to Shellberg. You'll see this long pass coming across. Two different, see that? Two different players, and Richter had to move across. Now, when we see the pass moving across, goes past one Predator there. That's the first one, and into the second one. So Richter had to play them both. And Shellberg knew he had to roof the puck, and he really roofed it and almost parted the hair of Mike Richter and went well over top the goalpost and crossbar.
The first replay was from the MCS Cannon goal cam. MCS Cannon keeping people in business. In business. Back the other way. Knuble was hooked off the play, and the puck cleared out. Shellberg has 7 goals in his last 11 games. No assists. So He's a goal scorer, and he missed that one with a big chance. Puck cleared out. He looked at me wide-eyed. 7 goals, no assists, John.
7-0.
Pretty good pitching record, huh?
Not bad.
Billy Holder, long outlet to Scott Walker. Dumps it into the corner. Rangers chase after. Kim Tal able to move it around to Janssen, onto Hlavich. Long pass tipped away by Fitzgerald. Kept in. Mike Mowers. Mowers' shot goes deflects wide.
Earlier in the period, Nedved's line was on the ice against Bordelot. And they had a couple of great scoring chances, including the goal. Now you're seeing Mowers go against Nedved as Nashville has changed their matchups with the centerman on Nedved.
I'll tell you one thing, there's a pass that's tipped and gloved side of the net by Dunham. Rangers have not much room to make plays by the Nashville Predators. Predators have done a good job tightening things up. 7:25 to go in the first period. As you know, we're taking our fan poll for Team of the Century. Visit NewYorkRangers.com and vote for 2 defensemen for the Rangers Team of the Century. Bill Gadsby, Ron Greschner, Harry Howell, Ching Johnson, Brian Leach, Brad Park.
That's some good ones there,
That's
isn't
a great list of defensemen.
Brad Park, you almost wish you would have won a Norris, but it was hard to unseat the great Bobby Orr.
Hlavich trying to cut inside. Save by Dunham.
Oh, what a move by Hlavich, who's had a good, strong first period for the Rangers.
Made a quick change of direction in a short space.
Yeah, that was on Joel Bouchard, number 42. Bouchard and Bugner, our defense partners, 2 veteran players.
Dvorak checked by Bordelot. Nedved chases after the puck. Just under 7 minutes to go in the first. Predators able to force the puck out of the zone. Predators are on the New York Metropolitan swing. They'll play all 3 metropolitan area teams on this road trip.
How many scoring chances do you think the Rangers have had in the period? 3. Nedved hit the goal post. The goal by Dvorak.
Daig.
And Daig missing the net. So 2 of the 3 from the Nedved line.
That shot went wide. Peltonen moves it to the near side. Fave was able to work it ahead. Peltonen ties up Graves, but Graves works it out. Nedved still on, long shift. Now he peels off.
You know, you mentioned all 3 teams the Predators are going to play. The Devils will be in here Wednesday night. Look forward to that one. A lot of people calling them the best team in the league right now.
Schneider blocked, cleared to the line. Lefebvre blocked in front. Good play. Moved up the boards. Lefebvre trying to keep it in. Does to Fleury. Fleury with a shot that's blocked in front by Garahowski. Well, the Red Wings might give you an argument about that.
I know that. You know what happens when people in the East start talking about the league.
Oh, a steal. And moving to the net hard was Robitaille. He was hooked down. Penalty shot. Randy Robitaille.
Here we go,
Pulled down, and Dan Maruelli calls a penalty shot.
And Mike Richter is 8 of 9. The only person to ever beat him is Doug Waite during regular season. The fans now are realizing it, and they're starting to applaud. Schneider moved the puck. Fleury got stripped, and there goes Robitaille. He moves in, and just before he went to make the play, he was hooked down by Lefebvre. Robitaille has 9 goals on the season. There we go, baby. This should be fun.
This was a clear breakaway, and he was denied the chance to get the shot off. Definitely the right call by Dan Maruelli, the former Boston Bruin and Atlanta Thrasher, Randy Robitaille.
Been 25 penalty shots this season, 9. Only 9 goals. Richter has stopped 8 of 9.
Here comes Randy Robitaille on Mike Richter. Saved by Richter.
Oh, baby, he tried to go through the legs. He tried to get Richter to open the legs. It's a little finesse move. Robitaille went in with good speed. Richter moved right out to the hash marks. He's such a good skater as Mike Richter. He can move out that far and back in quickly. And Robitaille went to open his legs up and slide it back through the legs. There you see Robitaille. He's got pretty good speed. Richter's way out. He's backing up. Look at the hole. And Richter did what a goaltender should. He kept the stick right there. Robitaille's going to try and open the legs, slide it back through the legs, but look at the goal stick. Mike Richter made it look pretty easy. Very, very good.
Looked like a little bit of a change of pace. Long shot saved by Richter as he stopped Bill Holder. Richter stops a penalty shot and the long shot from Bill Holder. In going against the penalty shot.
Oh boy, he's now 10 of 11 career, 2 for 2 in the playoffs, 8 of 9 regular season. And Robitaille just tried that little finesse move, a Mario Lemieux type move, open the legs up and then put it back through the legs, and Richter was there waiting for it.
Randy Robitaille, who was with the Boston Bruins, taken by Atlanta in the expansion draft and then traded to Nashville. First full season in the league.
Nashville did score a penalty shot goal earlier in the season. Kimmo Timonen scored against Jeff Hackett of Montreal in the 6-1 Nashville win. Look at that pass again. Rangers,
no good.
This neutral zone stuff's getting sloppy.
Yes. Patrick Kjellberg deflected. Rangers have a 1-0 lead, but having a lot of trouble making their way into the Nashville zone.
Mike Richter has a 1-0 lead. And by the way, the referee made the right call.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. No question mark about that on the penalty shot.
I think that was clear on the replays. Ronning, wraparound, saved by Richter. And Pilon knocks down Ronning, and a penalty coming on the Rangers.
He goes in front of the net,
yeah,
Sam.
Johnson was taken down. Greg Johnson.
Interference call against the Rangers. And the Nashville team here has outworked the Rangers for the last 10 minutes or so. The puck's been in the Rangers zone a lot, and John McLean goes to the box. That's Ronning on the wraparound attempt. Now Ronning gets knocked down by Pilon there, but it's the play in front of the net, which we don't quite see on that replay, where John McLean. Now watch, train your eyes on the front of the net. And I've just been told we'll see it on the next replay. Here we go. Greg Johnson in front. There's John McLean pulling his legs out. Definite call. Good call by Dan Marawelli, and the Predators will go on the power play. See the legs stick. Richter's moving as fast as the skater was. That was Robitaille on the penalty shot. Richter skates so fast backwards that very few people can go around him.
First penalty of the game. John McLean for interference at 15-18, and the Predators, who have a pretty decent power play, 13th in the league, go to work. My correction, 14th in the league, but 1 for 13 in their last 3 games and 6 for 30 over the last 7. So it's been hot and cold.
But you know what's good about them is they're number 3 on the road. At home they rank number 22, which is down towards the bottom with 28 teams, but number 3 on the road. And this is a power play that last year had Brunette, who's playing in Atlanta, had 7 goals, 5 assists on the power play alone. So he's gone, and even as good as he can be, the Nashville power play has gotten better, and that's the main reason. They say it's because of Ronning's play.
Ronning's a great setup man, great assist man.
Plays center ice on the power play. He plays left wing at even strength for Nashville.
That took a weird carom in front. Rangers have Taylor and Lacroix with Quintal and Janssen. Drake Barahowski at the right point, Randy Robitaille at the left point. That's a forward. Robitaille playing the left point. Ronning, Kjellberg, and Peltonen. There's Robitaille to Barahowski. 4 forwards, 1 defenseman for Nashville. Cross to Ronning.
There's nobody in front of the net. Now Peltonen sneaks low. Nobody in front of Richter at all. The puck is being kept to the outside. They don't go to the front of the net till they set up a shot. There, Peltonen's in front. He's in front. Now somebody else comes in front.
Tipped in front, and the shot off the post. Billy Peltonen had a big chance, and he hit the post.
Well, that's pretty good play. Nashville very patient. They dart people in front of the net when it's time. Nobody just goes and stands there like some teams do on their power play.
Robitaille, 40 seconds to go on the power play for Nashville. Predators have changed. Greg Johnson has come on, number 22. Rangers taken away. Dvorak chases it down, fires wide. Barahowski playing it back. Robitaille with Fitzgerald and Krivokrasov. Greg Johnson. Now Krivokrasov missed the net. Richter got a piece. Right pad for Richter. Off the pad.
He threw his leg up in the air. He was down, and I'm saying, oh, here's one going to go to the top corner. But Richter threw his leg up in the air, and he knocked the puck wide.
10 saves for Mike Richter. And the power play is over. Teams at full strength with 2:40 to go in the first.
And remember Velasevich, who got hit earlier in the period with the arm of...
Shot by York, saved by Dunham.
Of Kamensky. Velasevich has gone to the locker room again.
Fleury leads York. Back he comes. York backhander. Score! Mike York with his 16th goal of the season. And the Rangers lead 2-0. 2-0.
That's more goals than any other rookie by 3. Scotty Gomez has a lot more assists, but he has 13 goals for the Devils and now gives York 18. Watch this play by Richter. He just threw his left leg up in the air and stopped it. Richter's been huge here for about a 10-minute period. He threw his left leg up and the puck hit it and it ricocheted wide, or it would have been 1-1. Instead, the Rangers were able to regroup after spending a lot of time in their own zone. This is York taking off, going wide, and the backhander caroms off of Dunham and goes in. So Mike Dunham gives up his second as York goes with a lot of speed. It went up over the stick of Miller and off of Dunham's right arm. 2-0 Rangers, and credit Mike Richter for the 2-0 lead. He's been spectacular. And also, remember the goalpost that the Predators hit not more than 30 seconds prior to the big leg save that
Billy
Richter made.
Peltonen on the power play.
Billy Peltonen out of Finland on the power play hit the goal post. Here's another look at the goal. That was a pass from Theo Fleury. And York has a lot of speed. He moved in and scored on the backhand.
Now go figure how guys get on streaks. Mike York has 5 goals in his last 9 games. He has scored a goal in every other game. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. But he continues his superb play. 5 goals in the last 9. York with his 16th. Fleury and Schneider assisting at 17:38. 2-0 Rangers. Scott Walker throws it in front. Joel Bouchard able to work it to Sebastian Bordeleau. Now it's Walker. Pilon on him. Centered. Saved by Richter. Yachmanev, the hot goal scorer, came in. Richter made another big save. Here's Daig off the outlet from McLean. And the Predators able to clear the zone. 1.5 minutes to go in the first period. A good start for the Rangers. A 2-goal lead. Yachmanev bounced it wide of the net. 11 saves in the game for Mike Richter. A couple from dead on in close, and of course the penalty shot that he stopped Robitaille. Peltonen lost it to Quintal. Quintal waits, fires it out. Good move by Stefan Quintal. Less than a minute to go. Reverse to Berehowski. Strastinj moves it to Berehowski. Carlis Strastinj. She's from Riga, Latvia, number 3. And when he got off the bus in Times Square, he looked up and around and he said, "It's a little bigger than Riga." Halavich moving in on Berehowski. Shoots. Saved by Dunham.
It's a little bigger than anyone.
Nedved toward the net. Just missed by Schneider cutting in. Dvorak for Schneider. Chipped back into the corner. 15 seconds in the period. Once again, the Rangers able to get to Dunham. Penalty on Berehowski.
Yeah, he threw down Jan Halavich. The Nedved line making some things happen here in the period. The York line has a goal, and so does the Nedved line. But the Rangers, I think, when this period expires, Sam, if they don't score, they'll have the power play to begin with. And I think they've got to worry about what they've done coming out of their own zone. Here's the Halavich shot that Dunham stopped and cleared. As you see the puck go into the corner. And the Rangers kept going, recovered the puck. And as they started to break out of their zone, it's a holding call as Halavich ends up getting pulled down by Berehowski. There's the big defenseman pulling him down. The Rangers breaking out of their own zone in this period have been very sloppy, and it's hurt them. But they do have a 2-0 lead because of Mike Richter, and now they have a power play to work with.
19:48, the time of the penalty to Drake Berehowski. One time Maple Leaf, one time Edmonton Oiler.
Sometimes when your defensemen are moving the puck up ice, if your forwards are so far up, it's hard to complete those passes. And I think the Rangers have to talk about closing that gap.
The gap.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Because they turned the puck over a lot. It cost them a penalty shot. Richter stopped that, and Richter had a great first period.
Who's been the best player all year long? We've said
Richter.
It's Mike Richter. And again tonight, he keeps Nashville off by Stefan Quintal. Don't go away. Nedved, Dvorak, Halavich, Schneider, and Hatcher as the Rangers begin the period on the power play.
And Valisevic not back for the Nashville team. He's done, I think, with a slight concussion.
Rangers Rangers have scored power play goals in 8 of their last 9 games, 10 for their last 35. That's 28.6%. Booker, number 6, with Holder, number 23. Greg Johnson and Vitaly Yachmanev. And it's cleared out by Yachmanev. Johnson racing for it. Schneider's there first. Pass intended for Hlavich went through. Holder gets to the puck. And it's whistled for an icing on the Rangers. 1:07 to go in the power play. Opening minute of play, second period. Saturday, the New Jersey Devils were in Detroit. Jay Pandolfo was hit on this play, went hard into the ledge. His face was cut open. He wound up getting 84 stitches.
God, that means he will not be coaching when the Devils come in here Wednesday night.
No. Larry Robinson will be the head man. Now, what would you call that, John?
I'm not touching that one, Sammy, baby. I know Dandino's not a dirty player, and I don't think that was done with any malicious type thoughts in his head. However, sometimes when a player's hurt badly, the referee will blow the whistle. No, Stephen Walcom was a referee, and I think he's a good young official. That was another case where if you have 2 referees in a game, which the NHL is going to be going to, it may have been called down.
Bouchard was trying to sweep it away. Fleury got it to York. Graves behind the net. 22 seconds in the power play. Fleury along the boards. Cross ice. Hatcher. Quick shot. Wide. Fleury tied up along the boards. 10 seconds to go in the Rangers power play. The takeaway, and Walker was able to move it out to Fitzgerald. Long drive wide of the net. Power play is over. Nashville, second-year team, 13th in penalty killing, 14th in power play. Doing a good job. York whacked by Johnson. Fleury picked up by Bill Holder. Fights off the check. The shot deflects to the corner. Backboard is Cliff Ronning. Ronning, who played with St. Louis and Vancouver, was on the Vancouver team that went to the finals. Went 7 games with the Rangers in 1994. Offside. Whistle on the play. Wednesday, the Rangers will be hosting the Sharp Electronics Youth Hockey Equipment Drive here at Madison Square Garden to benefit local youth hockey programs. And we encourage all fans coming to the Garden to donate used hockey equipment, sticks, helmets, skates, anything that's still in good condition that you no longer have use for. Please bring it to Madison Square Garden. We'll be collecting it prior to the Rangers-Devils game. That's the Sharp Electronics Youth Hockey Equipment Drive. Down the board, Sergei Krasov. A shot stick to side. Randy Robitaille working behind the net in front, and that was blocked. Good play by Janssen sliding across.
Jansson's in on the rush here. That was a heck of a block. He timed that beautifully. Was right back up on his skates and trying to drive up the ice with the Rangers.
Garahowski sent it all the way down. This will be an icing on Nashville with 2:50 gone by second period.
Sam, this Nashville team last year when they played, they're from the West. When they played teams in the East, they were 7-17-3. This year they're 9-5-2. So that's a heck of a turnaround for them. Robitaille moving in front, and there you see Kim Janssen going down. The Rangers' young defenseman, number 3. He's over on this side. Watch him read the play, come across. The other defenseman could tell it had his man. So it was a real smart, good read by Kim Janssen.
Barry Trotz, the head coach of the Predators. Long shot by Lefebvre. May not have gotten through. It's deflected wide of the net. He will try to get it to Taylor. Pushed around to the near side. And the Predators break down. Centered in front. A good check by Pilon in front on Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will push it ahead. Lefebvre bangs it off the boards. Change in defense pairing due to the power play to start the period. Pilon and Lefebvre are paired here. Lifted out by Bugner. Brought back in by Hlavich. He cuts it and shoots. Saved by Dunham. Nedved to the rebound. This line continues to get chances. Here's Hatcher turning. Long shot. Saved. Dunham. Still loose.
This line's been really good. Almost every shift they've been on the ice for the Rangers. They're winning loose puck battles in the offensive zone.
Nedved to Hlavich. Hlavich has been knocked down, got back into the play. Nedved recovers the puck a third time and shoots. Save by Dunham. No rebound.
How about that? That's speed. That's constant movement. And it's the fans here at the Garden applauding the efforts of the Nedved Hlavich Dvorak line. And again, John Muckler and staff want this line to sustain. In other words, when they start the game strong, keep it strong all the way through. And they've had very few lazy shifts in this game. There's Richie Pilon moving the puck ahead quickly to Hlavich, and his speed gains the zone, and that's one of the shots they had. I think they had 3 on the shift. Hlavich with his head up, looking around. Earlier in the season, he wouldn't have taken that shot. He just didn't feel comfortable shooting. Well, right now he is. And here you see Hlavich again keep the puck in. There's Nedved's speed. Chases the puck down. See that? And he gets a pretty good shot here. And that forced the face-off.
That last replay from the MCS Cannon goal cam. MCS Cannon keeping people in business. 4:15 gone by as it's Bordelot missed the net.
Well, he was in tight. That was a quick bang-bang play. See that collar he's wearing behind his helmet? That's from some very tough, serious surgery he had on his spine. So he wears that to protect the upper part of his spine, the lower portion of his neck.
The word on Robert Balasevic of the Predators is he will not return. He suffered a mild concussion in the first period when he took that elbow from Valery Kamensky. Kamensky was actually pushed into him. Here's Schneider. Big drive. Saved by Dunham. Rangers again. This line. Here it is. Nedved, Dvorak, and Hlavich. And the defenseman, Matthew Schneider, getting involved as well. Puck cleared out of the zone and recovered by Schneider. Second period, Rangers 5 shots, Predators 1. Rangers 14 for the game. Put in front, blocked by Bill Holder, sliding across. He fired it up the boards. Rangers keep it in.
At least 4 of those shots from the Nedved line.
Nedved is tied up.
It's a long shift for Nedved here, as York should be out there in his spot.
Graves and Fleury already have come on. Scott Walker fires it. It's knocked down by Quintal. Now Nedved has gone to the bench and York is on. Dvorak and York, the goal scorers. Rangers lead 2-0 early in the second. And it's whistled for an offside. 14:24 to go here in the second period. There's Peter Nedved. Had an assist on the Dvorak goal.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in the offensive zone and things are happening, you end up with a long shift. Here he is deep and along the boards. Works his way out, working with Graves now. There's Nedved. He knows he has to make a shift change. Being held up. Boy, he's been really good tight in traffic, tight along the boards. And there you can see the Nashville player trying to take him out. That's Boucher, I believe, the defenseman, trying to hold him out of the play. But Nedved's had good leg strength. He's breaking away from everybody. Constant motion.
York moves the puck past Fleury. Recovered by Drake Barahowski. Cleared out. Breaking through is Robitaille. Saved by Richter. The rebound controlled. Robitaille goes back. Long shot hit the post. Skrestinch hit the post with a long shot.
There's 2 posts and one other one that grazed the post in the first period. So 3 close calls in that respect for the Rangers.
York cleared away by Skrestinch. The Latvian defenseman. Krasov moving in toward the net and went all the way through. Tried to hit Bob Bugner, who was driving to the net from his defense position. Fleury turns, plays it in front, intercepted by Bouchard. Joel Bouchard brings it out. Long shot, driven around the boards. Fave chipped it off the boards, out of the zone, race for the puck. Kamensky gets there, moves in with McLean. Kamensky tried to pass and it was blocked.
Yeah, he tried to be unselfish all the way there to give it to McLean. He could have gone to the net.
Joel Bouchard got back and blocked the pass. This one is gloved by Dunham. Play stops, 12:57 to go in the second.
But here's a second one that hits the post. The outside of the post. That's three in this game that I think have gone off the outside of the post. Look at Kamensky take off. He's flying. He's in. He gets cut off there, then tried to feed John McLean. Now I don't know who that is.
Bouchard.
Oh, did he make a play? Give him full marks.
Yes.
He dove, took away the shooting lane and then the passing lane. Nice defensive play.
Kamensky skating well. He has points in 4 straight games and in 8 of his last 9.
He's certainly unselfish, isn't
Yes,
he?
he is.
He moves the puck.
He was looking for the open man. He saw McLean coming. Now Kamensky lost his stick. It's in the corner. He's keeping it alive with his feet. Then he got knocked down by Patrick Shelberg. McLean against Bill Holder. Daig is tied up by Craig Miller, and out come the Predators. Pass intended for Johnson, broken up by Schneider. Schneider skating well. Daig moves in. Daig checked by Shelberg. Schneider, backhander, high, knocked down by Dunham with a glove. Daig hit hard by Craig Miller. Kamensky behind the net, looking out in front, and it was blocked. Daig's got it back. Drops it off for Schneider. Schneider works down the slot with a backhander, saved with a blocker by Dunham, and cleared out by Craig Miller. 11:50 to go in the second. 2-0. Rangers leading it.
Dunham settled right down. He looks pretty good this period.
There's another 2-on-1. Kamensky and Daig. Saved by Dunham. Rebound missed by Kamensky. Oh, that was a heck of a shift by Kamensky, Daig, and McLean. Here's Nedved. Shot blocked. Nedved chasing down the rebound. Has it back. Pilon. Wrist shot knocked down in front. Cleared out of the zone. Hatcher and Pilon for the
Rangers much better in the neutral zone, Sam. Much better. They're the ones creating the turnovers now.
Dvorak. Skrastich checking him. Nedved picks up the puck and starts to work. And it was slowed down by Mowers. Pilon able to clear the zone. And here comes Hlavich with Dvorak. Back for Hlavich. The pass was blocked by Skrastich. That shot was saved by Dunham. Dvorak to Nedved.
Defense are dying out there for Nashville.
Hlavich deflected into the corner. Dvorak's got it.
Where Billy Holder, number 23, he can't move. He's exhausted. He tried to get off and couldn't.
Skrastich couldn't clear. Now it's Holder able to get it for Pelton, and it bounced by him.
The defense now have changed for Nashville. They were exhausted back there.
10:25 to go in the second. Bugner with the intercept. Rangers getting a lot of odd man rushes.
But no goals off them.
Not finishing. But still leading 2-0.
Oh, they're controlling the tempo of the game now.
Nedved was working against Bouchard. Mowers swings it around the boards, but Quintala's there. The drive wide of the net. Kept in by Janssen. Now kept in by Quintal. Nedved against Bouchard. And cheering the Rangers because they've kept the puck in the Nashville zone for about a minute and a half.
It's 3 straight shifts in. 3 of them. The Daig line had a good one. The Nedved line, and you hear the York line. The fans applaud again, recognizing the hard work.
Here they come again. Walker bangs it off the boards, recovered by Janssen, quickly to Quintal.
The defenseman Craig Miller, he was clipped up high, but he's back on the ice now. He was clipped up near the face.
York into the corner, puck moved up the boards. Fleury stops it and shoots, saved by Dunham. Rebound Graves, and it was blocked. And it's taken by Bordelot, and he fires it down the ice.
Dunham's much better when he gets a lot of work, and he's getting a lot of work right now, and he's holding his team in.
Icing on Nashville. 9:12 to go in the second. 2-goal lead.
He turns, wants the pass. Kamensky shot it this time, and boy, did Dunham make a nice catch and glove save.
Lefebvre shot blocked in front by Berehowski and brought out by the Predators. Yachmanev stopped at the line by Schneider. Bordelot was tied up by York. Rangers out shooting the Predators 10-2. 3 odd man rushes for the Rangers and none for the Predators. And we have a whistle and some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Matthew Schneider involved for the Rangers.
Bordelot was involved for Nashville. When you see the shots the way they are, 10-2, the Rangers controlling the odd man rushes. As you look at Bill Holder, who took, or seems to have a problem with his right wrist or right forearm, the ice packs on it, trying to calm things down. Now he was stuck on the ice for a long shift, and obviously banged himself up. There's Bordelot with that big collar. When his neck goes back, or his head goes back, that stops a whiplash type play. Had some very serious surgery, yet he's able to come back and play again at a high level. He's a smart player with a puck, a good offensive player. And that collar thing back there doesn't get in the way, but it does protect them.
One-time Montreal Canadiens, Sebastian Bordelot.
What I was getting as the Rangers are controlling the neutral zone to develop odd man rushes and getting the shots. They're controlling the tempo of the second period.
basically here in the second, it's been a three-line game for the Rangers. The fourth line really hasn't seen the ice, if at all, John. I don't know if they've been out for a shift.
And the Rangers up tempo their game.
Hatcher pressured by Krasov, who took the puck away. Krasov turns. Trying to make a move on Daig. Daig staying with him. Krasov keeps moving, drops it off along the boards, and Daig with a good defensive job forced it out of the zone.
And John McLean helped him too. McLean, the more you watch John McLean, the smarter you see. You know, every time you see him, he does smart things. Smart things. He developed a 2-on-1 that Kamensky had with Daig.
Hatcher was able to keep the puck in. Now it's fired out by Bouchard. Hatcher played it across. Pilon for Kamensky. Right back in. Behind the back to McLean on the Daig. He scores! Oh, what a goal that was! Kamensky behind the back to McLean. Daig breaks a 19-game scoring drought. And the Rangers lead 3-0.
Goal number 5 for Alexander Daig, and here go the Globetrotters, the Ranger Globetrotters. Oh, baby, tic-tac-toe, bango, right in the net. Richie Pilon moved the puck ahead. Kamensky's back pass, and a touch pass back to Daig. All three forwards on the play. Oh, boy, was that pretty. Pilon moved the puck ahead quick. They're controlling the tempo of the period. And it was Kamensky to McLean to Daig, and a good low shot. The release of the shot is so quick that I think it surprised Mike Dunham. Beat him to the glove side down low off and inside the goal post. The Rangers have a 3-0 lead. They deserve it the way they played in the second.
Alexander Daig, his first goal since December the 19th. He'd gone 19 games without a goal. Kamensky now has a 5-game point scoring streak and has points in 9 of his last 10. Daig from McLean and Kamensky at 12:01, and it's 3-0 Rangers, and 3 different lines of scores. Dvorak, York, Daig. Running, turns, and shoots. Saved by Richter. Quintal's got it. Pushed ahead by Taylor. Now the fourth line getting a shift here. Taylor, Knubel, and Lacroix. 7 minutes to go. Breaking in, Greg Johnson at the outside of the net. Richter may have gotten a piece of it. Put out in front. Patrick Kjellberg. Kjellberg works deep. Greg Johnson puts it in front. Went off the stick, breaking out Dvorak with Hlavich 2-on-1. Berehowski back. Hlavich shoots high, missed the net. Dvorak for Nedved, and his shot was blocked.
Straston's number 3, the right defenseman, was caught up ice.
Yes.
And the Rangers had another odd man rush. Here's another one, maybe.
Here comes Dvorak breaking through Hlavich, and it went over the top. Put out in front. Comes to Nedved.
Sam, they've had more odd man rushes this period, the Rangers have, than maybe all last season combined. And I know I'm exaggerating, but I'm talking about the speed difference the Rangers have now in their lineup compared to a year ago. And now they're much quicker.
And Al was worried about a trap game. Not much trapping here. Rangers been able to move through. 5:55 to go.
The key is when you get the lead on a trapping team, it makes them change their game somewhat. Take chances. Here's one.
Moving in was Bouchard, blocked by Pilon.
The defenseman now jumping into the play a lot for Nashville.
Here comes Nedved again. Hyde. Nedved. That one
broke the glass, maybe?
It hit high. May have hit the camera.
You're a goaltender and you're getting ready for a shot. And here it comes, and oh my, what am I going to do? Ooh, that was a thud, wasn't it?
It was.
Splat thud.
It was deflected by the defenseman, so we can't put all the blame on Peter. Hey, I have to put our glasses on, big boy.
That was Sam's view of the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. I'm kidding. Yeah, you're in the hot milk.
You killed me already. That's it, baby.
Oh, baby.
Fleury moves in. He shoots, saved by Dunham.
Boy, the Rangers
just
transition.
away.
Well, it's transition, though. It's starting somewhere. The Predators get the puck in the neutral zone towards the Rangers' blue line, and the Rangers are turning the puck up ice. I mean, it's huge and quick. See Pilon across to Hatcher. Hatcher, one quick pass back to Graves. Graves over to Fleury. How about that for 3 quick passes? Bang, bang, bang. And then the shot. I mean, they're moving the puck as well as they have in a long time.
One thing Barry Trotz, the head coach of Nashville, told us before the game, John, if they're not taking away time and space, they're in trouble. And they're not doing that here in the second.
When you move the puck quick, well, they're not getting the puck deep. That's their first problem. So the Rangers don't have to go 200 feet to make a play. They're only going about 140 feet to make a play.
Good job by Quintal taking the puck away from his former Montreal teammate Bordelot. That pass saved.
Oh, who was sliding across the ice? Saved a goal for the Rangers. Stopped the pass across the top of the crease. It may have been a tap-in goal. Who is that down there? Is that the other defenseman? Now you see Quintal's in with Bordelot there, and he turns the puck over as he's forced. Now who's the other defenseman? Janssen? Yeah, look at him slide across. See that? He stopped the pass that would have gone across, and that would have been a tap-in goal for Yakmanov, who was in front. You'll see Janssen here, number 3. Turn, read the play, and get down. Look at that. Oh, did he save one? That would have been a tap-in, no doubt. Janssen's made some good plays in this game. He's really reading the plays defensively, blocking shots and passes for his club.
Bordelot against Daig. Johnson's got his man Walker pinned. Bordelot moving against Daig. Wrap around, blocked by Richter. Rebounds loose. Penalty upcoming on the Rangers.
Pretty good shift for Bordelot. I think Daig's going to go. I believe it's Daig. He pulled down Bordelot at center on center as the Nashville team controlled the puck once the puck was dropped for the faceoff. So Alexander Daig goes to the penalty box. That is only his 5th minor of the season. Make that more than that. It's penalties minutes 16 and 17. So you just watch the two of them battle at center on center. As Bordelot goes to get the puck, he's now got position. As he goes in front, Daig wraps him up and shoves him down.
Daig for holding at 15-16. Nashville's second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1, had 1 shot. Rangers lead 3-0 with 4:35 to go in the second. Taylor able to control and skate it clear, then he dumps it down to the Nashville zone. Taylor and Lacroix with Quintal and Janssen as the penalty killers. Randy Robitaille with Drake Barahowski at the points. Cliff Ronning, Patrick Schellberg, and Billy Peltonen, the power play unit for Nashville. Quintal checking Peltonen along the boards.
Tim, usually McLean works with Taylor killing the first portion of the penalty, but McLean was on the ice when Daig took the penalty, so he's resting at the bench, and Lacroix gets a chance to work with Taylor.
Chopping at it was Janssen, driven out of the zone by Lacroix.
Here's a question. It's 3-1 Anaheim in Boston.
Yes.
And the big boys are scoring, right?
Yes.
Solani's got 2, and Correa's got a goal and 2 assists. If they still had Taylor in their lineup, do you think that the other team's big lines would do what they've done to the Bruins this year?
Well, the Bruins missed Tim Taylor. Nedved coming in. And Pat Burns has said it more than one time.
How about the owner of Boston, Jeremy Jacobs, taking a run at Pat Burns in the paper, saying it's not the players, it's the coaches.
Nedved shot off the chest of Dunham. I think it's everybody, John. You have to look at everybody in the organization, not just the coach. Especially when you have a guy like Allison hurt for most of the year. Robitaille in deep. Ronning puts it out in front, blocked away. Driven up the boards by Schneider and all the way down. Schneider looks good. Coming back from the flu, 20 seconds remaining in the power play for Nashville. 3 minutes to go in the second, and the Rangers with a 3-0 lead. Driven in by Craig Miller. All the way around. Trevor Krasov playing it back to Bill Holder. And it's cleared out of the zone by Pilon. Teams are back at full strength. Daig is back. Nashville 0 for 2 on the power play. No shots on goal on that power play for the Predators. 2:35 to go as McLean moves down. Looking for Taylor. It's offside. Should mention that with the Daig goal assisted by Kamensky and McLean, all 3 players have extended scoring streaks. Kamensky and McLean have 5-game point scoring streaks, and Daig has a 4-game point scoring streak.
That's scoring balance that the Rangers didn't have the luxury of a year ago. It was Wayne Gretzky last year, and that was pretty well it, you know, setting up plays. This year with the different lines that can get it going. The Rangers can look to their schedule and say, you know, if one line doesn't get it going, maybe another one does, or another one will.
Big one on Wednesday night. Rangers and the Devils here at Madison Square Garden.
Rangers will have 3 out of 4 games against the Devils.
That's right. Wednesday against the Devils, Thursday against Atlanta, and then the following week, 2 more against the Devils.
Home and home. And how about maybe the hottest line in the league?
Elias, Sikora, and Arnott.
Yeah.
What a line that has been.
How about the 2 big centermen? Arnott and Holik. There's a couple of giants.
Oh, it's going to be something on Wednesday night. Blocked by Walker. Puck taken by Yachmanev. Puts it in the Ranger zone. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. Real good second period for the Rangers. Graves hustling to the puck, negates an icing. Fleury's got the puck. Throws it toward the net. York, who has a goal, turns, shoots wide. Dvorak, York, and Daig, the goal scorers.
York got clipped up on his face again.
Here's the chance for Quintal. He tried to stuff it in on the backhand. He couldn't do it. Dunham, reaching back, makes the stop.
When Dunham moved out, he was very aggressive. And Quintal, who moved in, took the puck, I think, from York, correct? And he went around the goaltender, then tried to come back and wrap the puck around the goalpost. And the big goal stick got there.
May have been Fleury on this pass.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. There's Fleury. Oh, yeah, you're right. And then he tried to go around the goaltender. And he just couldn't quite finish. Good effort by the goaltender, Dunham. Now, what happens to York here? Now, he got clipped up in the face again. I think he got his nose readjusted in the last game against Ottawa. It's supposed to be right in the middle of your face. Was moved over about a ½ inch. And there's the play where Quintal's momentum took him behind the goal net. You'll see here he can't quite reach back. Oh, still a good play by the goal stick and the right arm of the goaltender, Mike Dunham.
Minute 25 to go in the second period. Barahowski, it's tipped into the Rangers zone. Quintal there to play it. Now Kim Janssen. Dvorak. Nedved with a pass to Hlavich. Works his way in. It's Skrestinch. Nedved plays it deep. Dvorak working against Barahowski. Wrestles him down. Less than a minute to go in the period. And the referee lost sight of the puck and whistled the play down. So we'll get a face-off with 57.9 seconds remaining. Rangers' upcoming schedule is brought to you by Dodge. Wednesday night here at the Garden on MSG, 7:30 start. Thursday night on Metro as they take over the national contract. Wish them the best of luck on their telecast this year. John will be in the studio.
And you'll be working for NHL Radio with Gary Green?
Yep.
Good. Have fun.
That's great up in Toronto. 50th All-Star game. It's going to be a spectacular one. Lefebvre back for the touch. Icing is whistled. 42.9 seconds remaining in this second period. Radek Dvorak getting his 3rd Ranger goal.
And don't forget about Hockey Fights Cancer, the NHL, and Dodge, and people trying to do a great job. There's all kinds of things on the website that you can bid on, and all the funds go to try to cure cancer. People with cancer, people like Roger Nielsen and Paul Stewart, the referee, and remember John Cullen beat cancer?
Yes.
And there's a great painting on there that's got Mike Richter in it.
And they got a terrific bid last week, so you know, the money goes to a terrific cause. Shot by Daig deflects wide, so check out NHL.com for that. Long shot going around the boards. Cleared out by the Predators. Ooh, a big hit by Lefebvre as he racked up Patrick Kjellberg.
You know, the microphone was right there, so it made it really sound like it was really nasty. The effects mic that is right there along the glass is beautiful.
Yachmanev working it ahead for Robitaille. Kjellberg is stood up by Schneider. Long shot, tip, score! Randy Robitaille, who is stopped.
There's a little backhand or a little deflection off the backhand side of his blade, and Robitaille gets his 10th. Miller with a nice play to send the puck into the area where maybe something would happen with time about to expire. And that changes the complexion here a little bit. Instead of 3-0 after 2, it's 3-1.
19:55, the time of the goal. Robitaille with his 10th. Mike Richter's shutout bid is stopped in the closing seconds of the second period. Robitaille from Miller and Kjellberg at 19:55. So an eventful evening for Randy Robitaille. Had a penalty shot in the for the advice. Alexander Daig went 19 games without a goal and scored tonight from McLean and Kamensky at 12:01 of the second, his 5th of the season. Neither team has scored on the power play. Peter Ned, 8 assists. 4 3-point games for Peter Nedved. Rangers open up with Nedved, Hlavich, and Dvorak, with Lefebvre and Schneider. Schneider going back for the puck. Sebastian Bordelot after him. Bordelot on with Walker and Fitzgerald. Berahowski and Skrestin. And Richter lost his stick. It's all the way to the near boards. He's without a stick. Puck kept in. Lefebvre's got the puck and able to lead Nedved out. Richter roams to the corner to get the stick. Dvorak in deep against the Latvian defenseman Skrestin. Loose puck. Played ahead to Fitzgerald. On for Walker, too far, and Hatcher plays it to Pilon. Both teams have changed. Graves has come on. And Dvorak still on.
Robitaille's on the ice, 27. He's got the puck now.
Right.
He's had 5 shots through 2 periods. Does have the Nashville goal and missed on a penalty shot.
Robitaille moving deep, centers through, and a good check on Miller by Adam Graves, checking the defenseman Craig Miller. Puck out of the zone. Randy Robitaille is a native of Ottawa. He played collegiately at Miami of Ohio, and he moves in here with a puck backhander. Saved by Richter. Played 9 games for the Boston Bruins before being chosen in the expansion draft by Atlanta and then traded over to Nashville.
Robitaille had his first chance for playing for the Bruins a couple of years ago against the Islanders. First ever game.
Yes.
Got hurt his first shift.
Oh.
Shoulder problem.
Shoulder was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Craig Miller. Up ahead for Billy Holder. Billy Holder playing with his 7th team. He has played with one of those teams, Tampa Bay, twice. Picked up on waivers from Tampa Bay in November. Bouchard left the puck behind him as Daig took him out. Bouchard works his way back to the puck and swings it in. Over 2 minutes gone by in the third as Quintal sends it around for Kamensky. Puck picked up by Daig, trying to break through. Daig with speed to the net. Save made by Dunham.
Yeah, pretty good back check there, wasn't it? As Bouchard got back, and not a real clean shot. Daig, he showed speed too.
Cross comes Shelberg, dropped it to Ronning, shot deflected off of Janssen. Janssen finds the puck, gets it to Quintal. Quintal controlling. Dumped in. Puck around the boards. Predators come to center. Billy Peltonen drives one, stick save by Richter. Peltonen checked by Schneider, who moves the puck. Down comes Berahowski to Peltonen behind the net. Out in front. A deflection went wide. Good hit in the corner by Schneider. And the puck brought out. Lefebvre gave it to Taylor, who dumped it in. Knuble for Lacroix. Now Taylor behind the net. Taylor looking. 2 wingers battling in front. The centering feed went off a skate, and Mike Mowers brings it out. Whitesboro, New York native Mike Mowers with a shot saved, made by Richter, no rebound.
And right now, Peltonen getting more ice time with the Nashville club losing Velasavik earlier in the game due to a slight concussion. They've got to find an extra forward to fit in for 4 lines, and Peltonen's getting a little double shift here early in this third period. There's a shot from the angle, and Mike Richter has been stopping all season long. Here's the Rangers' last opportunity is the 4th line on the ice. That's Knuble working. He's got Lacroix, so they keep the puck deep. Taylor in behind the net. And as the puck gets moved in front, it gets blocked and does not go to Knuble. Back check's the hard thing to. You've really got to do. Look at Bouchard really close the gap there, and Daig never quite got the clean shot.
Should point out that the Nashville team is playing without one of the fine young prospects, David Legland, who was the 2nd pick overall last year in the NHL draft. He's out with a broken arm and will be back right after the All-Star break, a little after the All-Star break. And they're also without a good young Finnish defenseman, Kimmo Timonen.
He's 24 years of age. Legwand's only 19.
So they're missing a couple of players.
Yeah, Timonen was scheduled to play in the All-Star game.
Correct.
On the world side, Legwand had been playing well most nights, learning the league. And he went down with a fracture.
Real good prospect. Bordelot tied up and knocked down by Pilon. Puck in the corner. Fitzgerald working against Hatcher. Now it's Pilon. And Hatcher brings it around. Outlets to Dvorak. Slow change by the Predators. Drop past the Nedved. Down to Halavic. He's in. He shoots wide. He got a little fancy.
Nedved could have shot the puck. He was right in the ideal shooting position.
Penalty upcoming on the Rangers. Robitaille's shot goes wide. Kept in. Now the Rangers touch up, and we'll get a power play on a high sticking call against the Rangers. And
Dvorak's having a nice little chat with Dan Marawelli, but the call's made, and it is high sticking, so Dvorak goes. Rangers, the Nedved line with all that speed and some good passing skills, move up the ice. You'll see Hatcher on the puck. Nedved wants the puck. Short passes here. You see Dvorak gain the blue line with a great move. Nedved should have shot right there. Instead, he moved it. Halavic should have shot. He had room up top. And they just tried to get a little bit fancy, and then not long after that is where Dvorak takes the penalty as he reaches over. He pulls back one of the Nashville players.
Dvorak for high sticking at 4:45. Nashville's third power play. They're 0 for 2 with one shot. Cliff running along the boards, number 7. Winds up, big drive blocked. Janssen, who's done a good job.
He's blocked shots, he's blocked passes, and quietly playing really well. He's also had very quick feet. Real quick feet to get from A to B in a hurry.
Janssen, Quintal, Taylor, and McLean, the penalty killers. Berehowski, Robitaille playing the points. Peltonen, Ronning, and Kjellberg up front for the power play. Peltonen in the corner. Number 16, McLean is there. Quintal is there. Now Ronning poking it loose. Kjellberg works it back to Randy Robitaille. Now Peltonen. Kjellberg. Back behind the net. Ronning looking to make a play. Back and forth he goes in front. It was missed by Kjellberg. Comes to Robitaille. Shot blocked in front. It was Janssen again. Robitaille down the boards to Ronning. Quickly to Kjellberg. Blocked by Quintal. And cleared by Taylor.
That caught Quintal on the inside of his thigh. He gets up, slowly getting to the bench. Good job by Janssen and Quintal, huh? Blocking shots and passes.
38 seconds to go in the Nashville power play. Rangers a 3-1 lead with 13:50 to go in the third. Puck knocked down, but cleared all the way down by LeFevre.
Nashville's hanging around, aren't they? Does this remind you of the St. Louis Rams in the first half last night? They were hanging around.
Oh, you mean Tennessee?
I mean Tennessee, yeah. Tennessee was hanging around when the Rams didn't put them away. Rangers had a chance to put Nashville away here in the second period, didn't.
Back comes LeFevre, drives it around the boards. Fleury couldn't clear. Shot by Craig Miller goes wide, played by Greg Johnson. Johnson centers and is blocked by Schneider, who finds it and clears it.
No shots by the Predators. The Rangers D do a real good job. So you don't like that analogy, huh? Reaching, huh?
I can see the Tennessee Nashville.
It's only the Super Bowl. What's the big deal?
In deep, Trevor Krasov's pass blocked. I can see where you're driving. Nashville, Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
I got you.
They're hanging around here, I'm telling you.
Mauer's moving in. He's checked by Pilon. Puts it down the boards for Peltonen. Peltonen behind the net, put out in front for Yachmanev, deflected away by Pilon. 12:35 to go. Here's the break chance. Moving in is Dvorak to the net. He scores!
Well, they're not hanging around much anymore.
4-1 Rangers. Dvorak,
See Dvorak
second of the game.
See Dvorak there. He went to hug Halavic. Halavic took a hit and made a bullseye pass from the boards in his own zone. You're going to see it along here. Halavic is going to get the puck and get hit. Look at this. And here's the man at the red line as Dvorak. What a pass. And Dvorak took a good look, and he beat Dunham, I think, through the legs. When you're a big goaltender, and there's one hole that gets you, it's through the legs. Look at this pass, Sam. Is that spectacular? And Dvorak, look, And he beat Dunham down low, I think, through the legs. Halabich looked before he got the puck. He knew he was going to get hit by Boucher. Oh, man, was that a great play. Not Boucher, Buchner, my apologies. And through the legs went the shot. When you're a big goalie, that's one hole that gets you throughout your career. And here's Dvorak. He's looking around. He wants to see Halabich.
Where is he? John, the most noticeable improvement in the Rangers is the speed. The Rangers just have much more speed than when the season started, and now certainly more than last season, but when the season started, they've added. Kamensky didn't play that much. He's added. Daig has added speed, and Dvorak.
That trade for Dvorak, yeah, Neil Smith made that trade, and it's a fit. It's a fit. John Muckler loves speed. Neil Smith has found him some speed, and the speed shows here.
Almost a giveaway by McLean, and it's recovered nicely by Matthew Schneider. Outlets to Kamensky. He's got Daig with him. Kamensky works his way around Barahowski. Down low, a save made by Dunham on Daig. What a play by Kamensky.
Stefan Kittel's gone to the Rangers locker room. Remember, he blocked a shot on the Nashville power play, so he's gone for repairs.
The goal, Dvorak's second of the game, is 11th of the season. Fourth as a Ranger from Halabich and Pilon at 7:28.
Yeah, I think that line's had a good night, and they have sustained their game. Not just one period or segments of one period. It's been all three periods.
Halabich with 2 assists in the game. Hatcher moves the puck to Knuble. Now Taylor dumps it in. 11:05 to go in the third. Rangers for the second time lead by 3. 4-1. Greg Johnson stopped by Kim Janssen. Hatcher moves the puck to Knuble. Out it goes. Dunham stops the roller for Joel Bouchard. York in on him. Dvorak, York, Daig, and Dvorak again. The goal scores for the Rangers. Robitaille for Nashville. York to the puck. York, look, fires, kicked away by Dunham. Peltonen's got it. Brought in by Randy Robitaille. Centers, and a good job by Fleury back checking. And a good hit by Pilon.
Fleury went hard to the net with his man. Penalty upcoming as Fleury just drew one. It's a hooking call.
Power play coming up for the Rangers.
You can see he was held up, helped it out a little bit. Boy, some good blocked plays by the Rangers. There's the puck getting through. Here's a shot that was blocked by Janssen. And then Kittel is the left defenseman right in front of the right in front of the net. And there he blocked the shot. And he went to the Rangers locker room.
Rangers' second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1. Did not get a shot on the first one. Time of the penalty to Krivik-Krasov, 9:54. Schneider fires in. Nedved, Dvorak, and Halabich with Schneider and Hatcher for the power play. Puck taken away and brought out by the Predators. Greg Johnson with Vitaly Yachmanev.
Predators have 6 shorthanded goals.
Here's Yachmanev. He's in. Saved by Richter. Oh, huge one. Just as you open your mouth, Yachmanev had a chance.
Yachmanev was stick-handed. His hands were going back and forth around the puck. It looked like it was high speed, fast forward. And Richter does it again.
Krasnich, number 3, is on with Barahowski, Bordeleau, and Fitzgerald. There's Hatcher, pressured by Fitzgerald.
Only one of those shorthanded goals on the road, though. 5 at home.
Still, that's a pretty big number.
Yes, it is.
Kamensky has come on with McLean. Kamensky tied up by Bob Buchner. Buchner rides him down hard. They're wrestling, and the puck is underneath him. 8:51 to go in the third. Rangers leading 4-1. 45 seconds to go in the Rangers power play.
Yeah, Richter, I think we just expected game after game after game. But if you look at this game and you think of the penalty shot save, and then watch Yachmanev take the puck here. Look at the stick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times over the puck. Richter took the low shot away. See, both defensemen went over to one man. Ooh, baby. Look at the backhand of the goal stick. That's a spectacular save. Hatcher and Schneider go over. Schneider forgets about his man. You know, Schneider and Hatcher, who's playing left side, who's playing right side, they've got to figure it out. That was 2-on-2, and there's Richter reaching back, and with the backside of the goal stick made a spectacular save.
Lefebvre's
something.
Lefebvre has come on with Janssen now, with Quintal in the locker room. Here's Daig, backhander save, and the rebound fired out. The whistle had blown as referee Dan Maruelli thought Dunham had the puck. He blew the whistle rather quickly, and play stops for another faceoff.
Rangers now at 31 shots, 9 in the first, and they've found some pretty good offense.
We were saying all those things about the Devils and the players, and different players we'll see Wednesday night. How about the goaltending matchup? Two All-Stars, Mike Richter.
And both deserve to be.
Martin Brodeur.
And Brodeur really moving his wins this year. He's moving on the all-time record. He's had a solid season, as has his hockey club. They've got more scoring balance than they used to have.
He's at 30. Wednesday night, Devils here at the Garden. Here's McLean. Lefebvre back to McLean. Kamensky looking. Centered for McLean off his stick. Put out in front. Walker was able to push it ahead to Mowers. Mowers moves in. Back for Scott Walker. Now to Mowers for the shot. Deflected wide.
Quintal has returned to the Rangers bench, so he missed 2 minutes of action.
Teams are back at full strength. Rangers are 0 for 2 on the power play. Walker's got the puck. 7:55 to go. Krasov shot deflected to the corner. Rangers with a 4-1 lead. Walker trying to put it in front. Walker again. Sends it out to Berehowski. His shot was blocked by Kamensky. Scott Walker's got it again. Moving in. Centers. A save by Richter, and he's got it. Oh, man. The legs go one way. They go the other way, and he stops the puck.
Still got the shot, and Richter showing his flexibility.
Round the net, Billy Peltonen. Peltonen turns, came off his stick, knocked away by Fleury. Race for the puck. Fleury against Berehowski. Fleury gets the shot, a save made.
It was a one-handed shot by Fleury. Did a nice job to get the shot.
Hatcher shoots, saved by Dunham. Good shot by Kevin Hatcher. Fired out by Krasov. Berehowski's got the puck. 7:10 to go in the third. Rangers a 4-1 lead. Saved by Richter. Couldn't reach the rebound. Gets help from Mike York, who's checked by Billy Peltonen. Milan with a shove on Robitaille. York pushing Peltonen. York trying to take the puck away. Up the boards. Graves is tied up with Berehowski. Milan with a hit on Robitaille. Hatcher with a hit on Peltonen. Takes the puck away. The boards and out. I'll give you one more good matchup for Wednesday night, John. Two of the fine rookies in the league. Scott Gomez for New Jersey, Mike York for the Rangers.
Hey, Gomez enjoyed the last time that he was in Madison Square Garden, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Did he get 3?
I wasn't there, John. I missed the game, but
yeah,
he did.
He got 3.
In a 3-3 tie. Bordelot shoots. Save by Richter. What a move. Quick reaction by Richter on the hard shot by Bordelot. Buchner's shot deflects over the top. Bordelot's got the puck. Got hit by Schneider. Pass to Chardon all the way back. Under 6 minutes to go in the third. Rangers with a 4-1 lead. Lefebvre finds the puck and able to clear the zone. Bordelot against Hlavich. Now Scott Walker. Taken down by Hlavich. Rangers take the puck. Matthew Schneider. Hlavich touch pass to Dvorak, but he lost control. Race for the puck. Greg Johnson got there. Johnson holds up, pass across, blocked by Nedved.
The Rangers D were changing, and Johnson came off the bench and flew across the ice and broke the play up. Boy, is he quick today, or tonight. He's flying.
Puck is kept in by Bill Holder. Cliff Ronning checked by Quintal. Schellberg, number 10, has the puck knocked away. Dvorak racing down, looking for a hat trick. Dvorak scores!
Oh, baby!
His first hat trick of his NHL career.
And goal number 12. Is that little guy going to throw his hat? Oh, he's still got it back on his head. He doesn't want to throw it. There's some on the ice. Fans recognizing the hat trick by Dvorak. Sam, he took off. Miller's a good skating defenseman. He had no chance at catching Dvorak. And Mike Dunham's still down going, what happened?
Has this guy got an extra gear or what?
He goes.
Wow.
He just flies up the ice, and he went to the backhand. And, you know, he moved in earlier and scored on the breakaway on the pass from Halavich, and he put it right through the legs. A goal scorer's shot on Dunham. Then he moves down this time and goes up high on the backhand. Both were brilliant goal scorers' plays. Ronning drops the puck. He's got Quintel all over him. There's Nedved working, and then the chip away by Halavich. Now watch him just take off. Puck well out ahead of his body and around to the backhand. Just quick hands up top. I mean, the goals that he has scored in this game, one a slap shot, one-time shot, one a breakaway through the legs, and this one to the backhand up top.
Oh,
brilliant goals, all three very different, and all three look like a real seasoned 50-goal scorer is what he looks like in this game. The confidence level for him, he did everything but score throughout his career. Now he's scoring, watch out. And playing with Halavich and Nedved, those threesome are a perfect fit.
They
and
love
they
it
should
on the
smile.
Rangers bench.
Yeah, they're going, wow, they can't believe what this kid's doing. Look at that. And the kid, and this guy is such a likable guy. He walks around with a smile. I know he's from Europe, but he's not afraid to talk. He's a good kid. Some of the Europeans get shy with their language.
You made him say hello to the fans in Czech today.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. He's a good kid. He's not shy, not nervous. He's a real good kid. It's happening to a good kid.
Very nice. 5 as a New York Ranger.
Yeah, that smile's infectious. Whoops.
Uh-oh, we got to get that one. Somebody get that one.
I hope there wasn't a body attached to that thing. That young man should be just thrilled. Oh, is that fun to watch?
Brilliant. Breaking through is Mowers. He's
penalty shot.
What do you think?
No, this one's a hook.
Penalty.
Come on, Dan. Let's have some more fun.
Power play Nashville in a moment.
I am sick.
Get his first NHL hat trick. Power play Nashville. Hatcher 2 minutes for hooking at 15-12. Nashville with their 4th power play of the game. They're 0 for 3 and no shots on their last 2 power play chances. Berehowski with the outlet pass. And Peltonen sends it across to Randy Robitaille. Robitaille and Berehowski play the points. Peltonen, Mowers, and Yachmanev up front. Rangers have McLean and Taylor with Pilon and Quintal blocked in front by Quintal. Back pass to Berehowski. Wrist shot high. Richter went off the crossbar. Richter reached up with his arm.
Richter had been run over, Sam. He had to drop the stick and just throw his arms up. The puck went off the crossbar. That's at least 4 either goalposts or crossbars by Nashville in this game.
Down the boards. Comes back to Berehowski. Wrist shot knocked down by Quintal. Mowers chasing him. Quintal fires off the boards. Robitaille trying to keep it in. Recovers. And out of Berehowski. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Yachmanev with a lead. Ronning drops it off to Peltonen. Ronning in the corner. Now Ville Peltonen. 2 men down low for Nashville. Ronning turns. Shot was deflected by Schneider. Schneider is on with Pilon, Graves, and Taylor. Back pass out to Berehowski. Down low. Ville Peltonen. Now back to Berehowski.
Well, they don't shoot enough.
No.
Just looking for the perfect play here.
Peltonen going cross ice. Robitaille now for Yachmanev, knocked away. Comes out to Berehowski for Ronning. Past him. Still no shots. 12 seconds in the power play. Ronning. Shot by Berehowski, blocked.
Taylor hurt himself,
got the puck.
Taylor caught an edge or something, and he fell down, and he went down. He twisted himself, and there was nobody around him. And I think he wrenched something, maybe his knee or his back or something, but he wrenched something. And this is with 2:57 to go and a 5-1 lead. This could be a problem. Just could be a problem. We're going to look up at the top there. There's 26 over here. He just locked up. His feet got mixed up, and he caught an edge perhaps, and he twisted his body and went down. You worry about a knee. At least a joint gives a little bit. Could it be a knee? Could have been an ankle. Taylor, he just lost it.
Yeah.
Down he went.
Taylor skated off, not putting any weight on his right leg, John.
Oh, boy. It's
kind
kind of a strange injury. You know, late in the game, like under 3 minutes to go, and they're checking him out at the bench.
This is a guy who has a high threshold for pain, I'll tell you that much.
He certainly does. By Mike Richter, you watch some traffic in front. He'll get run over here. There. Now watch him let go of his stick, put his arms up, and the puck goes off the crossbar. He almost got it, but it went right off the crossbar.
And Pilon with a shove on the Nashville player that knocked pulled over Richter. 2:45 to go in the third period. Power play for Nashville is over. Teams are back at full strength. And Nashville 0 for 4 on the power play in the game.
Taylor's leaving and going to the locker room. I think that's exactly what he should do. Go get attended to immediately. If it needs ice and needs attention, go get it. Game's over. You know, there's 2:25 to go in the third, up 5-1. Get taken care of.
Dvorak with a takeaway. The centering feed was tipped. Dvorak gets back for the puck. Nedved moves in. Nedved forced back by Craig Miller. Daig, York, and Dvorak with 3. The goal scorers for the Rangers. Randy Robitaille for Nashville. Rangers a 5-1 lead. Greg Johnson moves in. Johnson whacked that by Janssen. Good play by Kim Janssen, who's had a strong game for the Rangers. Lead to Nedved. Behind the back feed to Dvorak. He's picked up by Bouchard. Centered and tipped wide by Nedved. Great pass from Dvorak to Nedved. Rangers have made some exciting plays in this game. Nedved in again, looking for Hlavich. Shot it wide on the backhand. Hlavich has 3 assists in the game. Nedved has an assist. Fleury shot deflects wide. Hlavich pass into the skates of Fleury. Back behind the net, Tom Fitzgerald. Minute 15 to go in the game. Bordelot moves in. Janssen is back. Bordelot shoots, saved by Richter, and he holds it.
Dvorak's career high is 19 for goals. He now has 12 with a hat trick tonight, so there's a chance he'll break that. And I am looking forward to Wednesday. I wonder if Scotty Stevens will be the left defenseman, Sam, playing against Dvorak. You think so?
Well,
there's a chance.
Could be very interesting.
Yeah, or at least against the Nedved line.
On the scoreboard, Anaheim has beaten Boston 4-2. Good news for the Rangers. And Atlanta
this one
still
doesn't hurt either. Yeah.
Yes.
In the third period. I gotta find that out. Who's playing goal for Atlanta? Is it Fanhauser again? Fankhauser? I mean, yes, it is.
Wow.
So he's pitching a
All
K
right.
against
Rangers
the
will
Penguins.
be in Atlanta Thursday night. That'll be on Metro. Wednesday night on MSG. Geico Rangers game night at 7 with Al Troutwig. Rangers and Devils at 7:30. Less than a minute to go in this one. Loose puck picked up by Robitaille. Another save by Richter. Making 30 saves in the game for Mike Richter.
Now, the only negative in this game for the Rangers, in my mind, is whatever happened to Tim Taylor late. Looks like he may have wrenched a knee just a little bit. And you hope he's okay.
Fleury. It's off the side of the net. So the Rangers, with a good bounce back game, will stop the brief losing streak at 2. It will give the Rangers 8 wins in their last 10 and 10 wins in their last 13.
And the Rangers record in January, 10-4-1.
Very nice.
With a win.
Fleury got dumped by Craig Miller. 5 seconds to go in this one. And the Rangers have beaten the Nashville Predators 5-1.
The Rangers took care of business. The first period, Mike Richter was fabulous, including a penalty shot save on Robitaille. He had a great first period when the Rangers weren't nearly as good as they should be. In the second period, the Rangers took the game away, but did not have a commanding lead, even though it was 3-1 after 2. And then in the third period, they took care of business 4-1 and 5-1 with Dvorak getting 2 goals. And Dvorak, folks, the speed's there, the chemistry's there with the line. And the other thing now is he's getting his hands going and he's feeling confident in scoring goals. And when you start getting confident scoring goals, watch out.
So a happy Rangers team getting contributions up and down the line. Mike York, Mike Richter, officially 29 saves. They did not post that last shot. Fine win for Mike Richter. And the #1 star with a hat trick, Radek Dvorak. So a good night for the New York Rangers. And another big 2 points. They're back up at 500 in the games. They lead Boston by 7 games. Okay.